Hi guys, so we will discuss something about the differences between iterables and iterators. Okay, so there is a lot of confusion between them. No, so lot of guys having so lot of difficulties in understanding the basic differences between iterables and iterators. So we will discuss them here. Iterables is any sequential data structure which is having an iter method. So first we look at here for iterables. Suppose we have a list over here and we assign some elements in the list. Okay, and this, as we know, this list is a sequential data structure. So if we do a print of dir is basically having all the method available in the list over here. So if we do a dir of an l, it should give all the method which is applicable for this list. Now here we can see this iter is basically method is available over here. This iter will will help us to create an iterator for these iterables. That means this iter method of iterables, this is an iterables. This iter method of list will help us to create an iterators. So iterables is any sequential data structure that have iter method in their bucket. Only iter, not next. Okay, but if we create iterators from using this iter method, like look at here, sample equal to iter. So as we know, if we have learned class and object, so as we know that this iter is basically class is working as a class over here. And if we pass the l list as an argument to the class, so sample is basically an object of iterables. So if we do a print of dir on sample, so we will get to know. Make it first comment out of here. So look at here now. Okay, make it clear first. Okay. Now if you run it over, no, look at here, please. So we will get iter as well as the next method. So this iterator, this is an iterator for iterable list L. So why we need iterators? Why, and what is why we are not happy with iterables? Okay, actually we might have across the for loop, or while loop, or any kind of sequential loop. See, every sequential loop like for loop, while loop will invoke iter method in the backend. Okay, so we will have this liberty to use for loop as an abstract, but in the backend this iter is basically working. How? So if we do like print of next for sample, first time we will get next. So first time we will get 2. Again, if we call the same instructions again, so we do control C, control B, and again control B, and again control B, and again control B. Yeah, I know we have only 5 elements, but we are how many times we are using it over here? How many times we are using over here? 5 times. Yeah, put it more, one more, okay, or 2 more, whatever. So look at here. If we do it here, we get an error, stop iteration. Rather than getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we are getting one number element one by one. First 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, up to the number of elements what we have in the list. But after that we are getting error. This is stop iteration. So similarly the for loop work. For loop will terminate once it encounters stop iteration error. So it will iterate element by element in a sequential data structure unless it get whatever the stop iteration. So this is the differences between iterators and iterables. So list is an iterables, but sample, which is created using iter method of a list, sample is here iterators. Okay, I hope now it's clear. Thank you so much, guys.